What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Fight. So we're jumping in with the live stream for the October update, the Midnight Suns update. Hoping for some good information, and let's see if my man 3RL actually has got it together this time. He's been doing a pretty good job since his last one. He did a pretty good job in my opinion. So we get introduced to Dr. Voodoo, who I am upset isn't getting a T3. I will be honest about that. Why he's getting a potential transcendence, I have no clue. But then we get old boob window Sister Grimm over here. She is getting a T3. Doctor Strange's almost throwback looking uniform from the Death of Strange. He's getting a T4 in here, and then we get the From the Sewers Man-Thing, who is pretty much, I think more people are probably familiar with Swamp Thing than they are Man-Thing, but you know, nonetheless, there he is in live effect.
Greetings, agents.
He's changed his hair. So the character models for Doctor Strange and Man-Thing sitting over here to the side look pretty decent. At least Doctor Strange's face. The rest of the uniform looks... I don't know.
Powerful magic forces have been unleashed in the fight against evil. The theme for this update is Midnight Suns. So, let's check out the superheroes for the October Midnight Suns update. Doctor Strange. The master of the mystic arts has returned. We'll check out how he fights back against the threats of other dimensions with mystical powers no superhero can match. And Sister Grimm, who controls a powerful magical artifact, the Staff of One. She stands together with Doctor Strange. We have Dr. Voodoo, the Master Hugin, who has the ability to communicate with the dead, also stands against evil, utilizing the power of voodoo.
I'm dying to know who's going to be the mid-month, because I just cannot figure that one out.
Superhero that has joined the team. This superhero used to be a scientist studying super soldier serum. Say that 5 times fast. And he gained mystical abilities of the swamp after using the SO2 serum right before his death. Can you guess who that might be? Oh. That's right. Man-Thing has joined Marvel Future Fight.
I don't know how excited people are about Man-Thing joining in. Combat class, transcendent hero. Yeah, I don't know.
We've also prepared a gift for agents who watch the live stream until the very end, so please stay tuned. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the Midnight Suns content update.
I really need them to start putting out higher quality preview videos, because these 480p, you know, non-HD quality looking videos are not helping. And to be honest with you, I don't even know that that's a limitation of the game. I just feel like that's what they're recording in. What I see from Dr. Voodoo is some more poison effects inside of here, and yeah, I feel the same way about poison as I do bleed. They're non-starters for the game. The majority of the game doesn't allow you to really do anything with them, because they don't work against the bosses inside World Boss Legend. Just, yeah, they're typically not good things.
Be patient with us. Looks like we're getting back up right now. Alrighty then. First up, Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, has gained a new uniform and tier 4 advancement. Doctor Strange can time freeze enemies based on chance when attacking. His passive and uniform skills have been...
So I'm dying to see how this is going to look and how this is going to work, because him getting the ability to just time freeze opponents at random is really nice.
And his new powers.
Character models for Nico, Sister Grimm and Voodoo are looking good. Sister Grimm looking extra thick over there.
And just know with the build, it could be a little buggy. First up, we have Soul Tear. Soul Tear applies
so you can see
energy damage.
The time freeze automatically take over in that first attack.
Alrighty.
And he used it again, but I didn't see
Skill
it
number
use
2
it.
is called Eldritch Light, which will apply snare, remove buff, and paralysis. It also reflect a percentage of damage received.
Oh, that's nice. So you can see the time freeze again.
Let's check that one out one more time.
And there's no time freeze on that one. No, the time freeze is on that one.
Next up, skill number 3 is called Mystic Black Hole. We'll check out these guys on the
Let's see
left
this
right
Mystic
here.
Black Hole. So, oh, okay, there it goes. I was like, that's a nice little effect. How it like almost looks like there's another realm beneath them. It looks pretty
Of
cool.
course, you'll see much more of this in game. Let's check that one out one last time. You see a little black hole popping up there.
It just takes a while to see it.
Next up, we have skill 4, which is my personal favorite of his new outfit, calling Astral Projection. Alrighty. Astral Projection allows Doctor Strange to move around with the D-pad. And number 5 skill is called Tau Mandala.
Tau Mandalas.
Check that one out in this group right here.
Giving me Marvel Future Revolution flashbacks.
See the wide range here. Tau Mandala will enhance
That's nice.
normal skills. It is also stuns and incapacitates enemies.
That's nice.
Next up,
Jesus.
we have his ultimate
I had a
skill,
wide range on there.
Images of Icon. Let's go ahead and check that out right now. Images of Icon will time freeze enemies. It also stuns and incapacitates while paralyzing enemies and makes enemies miss attacks, removes all debuffs, and decreases
Jesus.
all basic defense.
Looks like some minor changes there to his tier 3 in animation. I can't tell. I have to go back and like play with his tier 3 animation.
Combos now.
You didn't show the tier 4.
The dev recommended combos.
I knew it was gonna be a weird one for him. 5, 3, 2, 4, 1. Jeez, you flipping around. 5, 3, 2, 4, 1. You are flipping around on this damn. Oh man.
Note that number 1 at the very end, you want to make sure you time that perfectly to finish off the combo.
From the looks of it though, that combo lets you just lock an enemy into place the entirety of the time. He's gonna be powerful if that's that time freezing is gonna ignore, you know, works from world boss is gonna be pretty powerful. I like her outfit. It's very Halloween. It's a good look for her. I'm not even necessarily into emo goth type, you know, looks, but she looks really good in that in the uniform.
She can now serve as a support because her passive healing skills applies to magic allies, recovers a percentage of HP, and removes all debuffs. So let's go ahead and check out Sister Grimm's skills.
She's getting a T3. I like the character models for Dr. Voodoo and Sister Grimm. They look really good. Like Dr. Voodoo's Captain uniform looks like sleek. It's nice. I like it.
Make sure I get a good angle on that. Let's try it over here.
Not a whole lot on that energy ball skill. There you go, my man, remembering.
Energy ball causes a percentage of fire damage based on energy attack as well as additional fire damage.
Not a lot on her 1 and 2 skills, so I don't imagine we're really be in there.
Skill number 2, Blazing Birds.
Oh, okay, wait. The 2 skill looked good.
I really like how the feathers kind of last at the end before they kind of sizzle out. Blazing Bird causes burn and paralysis. And these guys on the left are going to experience skill number 3, which is Staff Bomb.
Staff Bomb. You guys could have came with something better than that.
Burn, stun, silence, and increases some stats and removes incapacitation. One more time right here.
So she's going to be a blast female tier 3. I have to take a look at her skills, but I think she's in a weird place with blast tier 3 tier 3s.
Teleportation causes stun and removes active buffs from targets with incapacitation and also recovers a percentage of HP.
I mean, we know she's completing its Sharog tier 4, right?
Alrighty. Skill number 5 is called Soaring Staff. Soaring Staff causes
Nice.
burn, which deals additional fire damage every second, causes incapacitation and paralysis, while increasing all her basic attacks by a percentage. And of course, her ultimate skill is called Mother Storm.
Mother Storm. Let's see this. I like the little symbol overhead, and then everything comes crashing down with the ice and everything. It just sucks. Like, I feel bad for them. They put so much work into those VFX, and then we just turn the VFX off. It sucks.
Everybody as well. Awesome.
So 5, 4, 3.
Her use of elemental magic is impressive, and we look forward to seeing how you try out her abilities with Sistergram and her powerful.
Does he always forget that there's a second combo?
Alrighty. Dr. Voodoo, who was the headmaster of Strange Academy, at one time also became stronger with this new uniform and potential transcendence.
He became stronger at one time, which begs the question of why we're getting a transcendence instead of a tier 3.
Even more useful as a leader with his enhanced leader skills. His leader skill is called Soul Ruler, which increases all debuff effects and increases all basic attacks of all allies.
That's interesting.
Dr. Voodoo is said to have tremendous talent and spiritual abilities, so let's go ahead and check those out. Skill 1, as we fly in here, is called Hoodoo Energy.
So there goes that poison.
Additional poison damage every second, stun, and added.
So you essentially are going to have a Shadowland type character, because it's just... Yeah, it's a Shadowland type character. So yeah, so that's like 10 hits on each of those.
Charges that up and applies snare and additional.
I need him to cast that again.
And for skill number 3,
no, he didn't cast it again too. I didn't see any iframes on that, and there was a big wind up there.
Burns and silences enemies by firing flames at the enemies and
same thing here. He has like some wind ups in the start of his skills. I'm just like,
It also destroys the ground right there, so causing lots of damage.
Seeing a Shadowland character
is called Voodoo Domination.
Got that low battery on that apple, bruh.
Voodoo Domination attacks enemies with a whirlwind of souls. And this skill, number 5, is my personal favorite, Pool of Spirits. Pool of Spirits attacks enemies by summoning a soul well, accumulating a percentage of damage when attacking and increasing all basic attacks.
About 30 hits on a 5th skill.
Damage. And his awakening
like what?
Skill,
that's 3 over 300. So you're like looking at like 35 hits on a 5th skill.
Some crit rate damage and crit.
So you can see his transcendence over there has his
Also, as you'll see here,
team up with Man Thing.
joins in on the attack.
How many targets is this hitting? I can't see how many. Oh, so he's got some people getting hit over there in the left. So 5, 4, 1, 3.
5, 4, 1, and 3. Awesome.
He got a total of 90 hits on that combo. That's it.
Mystical powers to save the souls of the
Dr. Voodoo not looking so great. Not looking great at all, Dr. Voodoo. Just saying. Let's see what else they got. Because Dr. Voodoo wasn't looking great. Nico looked pretty decent. Doctor Strange looked balling. And then we got Man Thing. What I need them to do is an update for freaking Black Panther's 5th skill, so that way we can improve the range on that skill, because that is terrible.
We can now check out the brand new character. The mystical swamp
Man Thing looking like they just took the Abomination character and just kind of changed up what they had there for him a little bit.
Human ally with an instinct for justice. Despite his looks, he protects the multiverse as a guardian of the swamp. And here's the great news. He'll be available in selector biometrics. We'll go ahead and continue to check him out right now. see some of these moves. We zoom out so we get a full view. Man-Thing attacks his enemies with a swamp.
Like the little
power
swamp
constraint,
effects. Like
while
they
his
look
roar
good.
frightens
Like when they
enemies
pop
and
up from the
increases their
ground.
damage received. His leader skill is called Swamp Tenacity, which would increase debuff duration and increase HP percentage. His first passive is Force of Nature, which would decrease basic damage by a percentage, and when HP is below a certain amount, he will recover a small amount of HP as well. His second passive is called Man-Thing's Magic, and this will apply super armor, increase skills, and bonus by a percentage. Let's go ahead and check them out in game. Alrighty. Take a quick note to notice his little stomps he makes. I think that's a nice little detail. Skill number 1 is Monster Punch, which causes stun. Again, turn off that combo. Skill number 2 is called Swamp Dive.
Okay, so he disappears into the swamp, then comes up. Nice little skill there.
And Panic is a new debuff.
Okay.
That applies fear on enemies and applies additional damage to panicked enemies. Next up, skill
So
number
it's
3
just
is
fear
Monster
with damage? Why
Slash.
call it panic? Just call it fear and
Monster
just change the
Slash
effect the way
applies
they did
stun
with
and
bleed.
damage immunity.
Which kind of like,
Fourth one
yeah,
is
I don't know. Okay.
a fun one as well. Man-Thing's Roar. This applies Snare and that new move, Panic, and decreases.
I like the way the swamp like went out from him and then came back in as a skill like fell off. Like that's a cool
And
effect.
skill number 5 is called Swamp Terror, which causes burn, bleed, panic, and paralysis. Will apply barrier to self and accumulate a percentage of pure damage and increase all basic attacks.
Transcendent.
Awakened skill is called Curse Swamp, in which Dr. Voodoo returns the favor to help out with this attack, causing stun.
Nice. That's pretty. I like that.
And that applies crit rate and crit
I like that.
damage.
That's a cool transcendence
Check
for
out
him.
his full skill details and our patch notes on the forum. Let's go ahead and check out a combo.
Now I'm looking on the forum right now. I don't see these patch
Combo
notes.
5, 4, and
They're probably gonna get released sometime like 6 in the morning or some shit like that.
awesome. Lots of damage there. So stay tuned
No,
to find
that
out
was not a
if
lot of
these
damage.
Superheroes can safeguard
It's just a
the
combat
combo
superhero.
from evil.
We have to see where he slots in. I can't think of the combat superheroes above him other than like Moon Knight,
Next up, here's a look
freaking
at the new uniforms
Captain
and uniform
America,
options that will receive a discount in the
Wolverine.
first week of the update.
He's got some competition for characters. I mean, even Venom. So
Are gonna be
he's not in very great position.
Doctor Strange, of course, from Death of Doctor Strange. As
Hella.
well as Nightcrawler's
Okay, it's just the
classic
old
for
uniform.
Scarlet Witch's
Nightcrawler.
Marvel Studios WandaVision.
Wait a minute. Marvel
Next up,
Scarlet Witch
we
WandaVision?
have the uniform
Does she have a newer
for
uniform?
Sister Grimm.
Hyperion and then Invisible Woman, America
And
Chavez.
those could include Sister Grimm,
Electra, okay.
Runaway
Angel,
Outfit,
okay. Mr.
America
Fantastic,
Chavez,
okay. Maya
classic
Lopez, okay.
uniform,
America Chavez. So
and
Sister Grimm's got better
all new
uniform
X-Men,
options.
which
We
is
got like
just
4 out of 5, I think, for Doctor Strange. She's got a 5 out of 5. She's pretty good on uniform options.
Very first Doctor Voodoo outfit.
And then we get
which
Doctor
comes from the
Voodoo's
Strange Academy.
War
We also
Machine,
have
Vision,
from
The
that Marvel
Thing,
Studios, WandaVision,
Doctor Doom.
Magic,
These are all
Phoenix
good.
5.
Is Magic's newest
don't miss
uniform
out on
Phoenix
all
5?
the
I can't
40%
remember right off
discounts
the top of my
on
head,
all the
but I think she had a
today.
more recent
And
uniform
now,
than that.
Let's move on to a new system that can upgrade
Oh,
heroes
shit.
further. We have
Upgrading
the
heroes
Team Up
further.
Collection.
Team up
Additional
collections.
option to heroes under corresponding themes.
All right, let's
for
see what this
upgrading
looks
heroes
like.
and uniforms within the designated theme. So let's play around a little bit more and see how it works. Alrighty, let's jump right into it, shall we?
Midnight
As you can
Suns,
see, there are
Sinister
different
6,
themes to
X
choose
Force.
like this.
I'm
There's
liking that
Suns,
Midnight
the
Suns
update,
logo.
Sinister 6, and X Force.
The X Force logo is
So
pretty
we're gonna
classic.
Go ahead and of course click the Midnight Suns.
90s classic.
Alright, so as you can see on the right, there are different missions. that you
So
can
reach
unlock.
tier 2 with like all of those and you get it. Okay, that's an easy one. What? Come on, bro. You went too fast.
agents will have to complete those missions.
So you get different missions, and it looks like just like leveling them up. Okay. So this is a good thing to like get you going. So you guys first option, you can go either energy or physical.
There are team up options and have 10
Ignore or
steps.
dodge rate
Each step can be
increase,
unlocked based
flame
on
resistance,
the
cold air
missions.
resistance.
That I have unlocked over here.
Okay, this could be good. I'm looking forward to this. This could diversify your characters just a little bit more. The question is whether or not these team up options, where do they apply? Do they apply in PvP? Do they apply in World Boss Legend? Inside of how I would like to see how they apply. So we have to read the patch notes for that. But do they only apply when you have a team of Midnight Suns, or is it just applied to all Midnight Suns characters? So I can see it says applies to Midnight Suns. The question is do they team up?
Collection tokens are for collection options.
It's not bad though.
We'll go ahead and check that out over here. So just give a quick enhancement. You can even get additional pierce damage by upgrading your collection options.
This is nice though. I like this. I like teaming up characters along, like team ups and stuff like that. It's a nice application.
Both teams, right here under the collection options, and it'll be applied during.
Okay, so are we gonna have more teams than this, or we just got Sinister Six, X Force, and Midnight Suns? Like, are we gonna have more teams than this? Like, we should get Asgardians, like. So many teams that we could have, like Atlanteans, you know. How they gonna handle a Victor Von Doom?
Alrighty. Before we wrap up, I would like to present one more improvement that many agents should like. The battle time of Multiverse Invasion has decreased from 2 minutes to 1.
Okay.
Now enjoy Multiverse Invasion.
So we basically go from about 20 minutes a day on Multiverse to just, 10 minutes. That's not bad. It's just like, or you could choose to do something with the game mode that makes me want to play it for the 20 minutes.
There are more details and improvements that were not discussed during the live stream.
Okay, there's nothing on the forums as of yet to show any type of patch details
for that event coupon. The coupon code can be used in the main lobby screen, settings.
Go get that coupon
for Android users. If you are an iOS and Apple user, be sure to check out the coupon on the registration form, and it should be added in our chat. The coupon code today is Midnight Suns. Bam.
Nice.
Be sure it's all one word so you don't get mixed up there, and it will be valid until 10/4 Wednesday at 7:59 a.m.
So we're probably having to wait for these patch details to probably later in the wee hours of the morning, but I'll bring you some update on what I think about the patch notes when we can see them, and do a little comparison on the previous characters there before the actual release. 3RL did a pretty good job on that one. I'm still missing Kim and Cage, but 3RL did a pretty good job. Question is, out of the update, the only powerhouse in the update looked to be Doctor Strange. I plan on tier 4 in that guy no matter what, and then I'll probably get into Odin in tier 4 just because I really want to tier 4 Odin after that. If I have enough materials is the real question there. Dr. Voodoo didn't look that great to me, but maybe there's stuff that I'm missing, so we'll see what it looks like and what it goes down as. I'm interested in it. Like I said, I'll bring you guys the update. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.